Hey, so it's Megan again, So Halloween is right around the corner, and I know I am like a huge fan of Halloween. Like, it's my favorite holiday ever. And so last two Octobers, I was a haunter in a haunted corn maze. Oh, so shout out, if you're from Utah, go to Thanksgiving Point. They have a thing called corn bellies, and then their haunted stuff is for Insanity Point. It's so cool. I worked there for the last few years. I sadly can't do it this year. So sad about it, but seriously, go. It's so worth it. Anyway, so I love Halloween, and since I was a haunter, I kind of had to figure out how to do my own makeup. Like, I decided to do my own makeup, so I had to figure it out. And I went on YouTube and everything, and I found some stuff. I was like a victim girl, and so I had like cuts and bruises and all this stuff. And so I found stuff, but they either didn't look super realistic, or the people doing it had like all this years of cosmetology stuff, and they wanted you to buy all of this like grease paint and all these fancy things. And so I kind of just figured it out on my own, but now I want to share it with all of you guys so it's easier for other people to figure it out. And you really don't have to go out and buy a whole bunch of stuff. Really, all I use is lipstick, and I use blush, and I use different colors of eyeshadow and eyeliner, of course. And then the one thing I had to go out and buy was some brushes. Really, all you need is like these two, but I got these at Walmart for like $6-7, so it's worth it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how to do a black eye, cuts and bruises, a split lip, and a bloody nose. So here goes nothing. First, I'm going to start out with the black eye. So you'll take your eyeliner. I just have the super cheapo NYC pencil eyeliner. You get it for like 98 cents at Walmart. Super cheap, but it works really well. So you're going to choose which eye you're going to do. I'm used to doing my left eye. I don't know why, that's what I always did. And so you're going to put eyeliner thickly. Oh, and first of all, you can have your original or the like normal like mascara eyeliner on, but it's better if you don't have anything like cover up or blush or foundation or anything on. Okay, so you're going to put this on top and bottom, kind of thick. So yeah, just go for it. And I'm going to kind of look in the mirror that's behind my laptop because I'm not used to the whole do your makeup in a video camera. So and you don't have to get it like all the way up. Like, I just do it like around and under the lash line. It's gonna kind of look like that, and it's kind of weird for right now, but it'll help. It's weird. So then you're gonna just take your finger and you're just gonna like smudge it and bring it down like that. I can't really see it, but you wanna just like pull it and smudge it up onto your eyelid and down below your eye. And you have like this line like here that you want to make sure that you get, because that's kind of where, I don't know, it's just where it's settled, I guess. And there's like no real science to this. This is all just kind of going along. And it's supposed to look messy because it's more natural. I don't like it when people do it and it looks all perfect and everything. So next you're going to like just take it and draw like from the inside of your eye, just a line like that. And again, you're going to smudge it so it's not like just this freaky black line that you have. So it looks like you kind of have like bags and stuff under your eyes. You can add a little more and layer it on a little, but you don't want a whole lot of black. So then it's going to kind of look something like this. Sorry, my lighting in my bathroom is not the greatest. Okay, so, and you're going to get your fingers and stuff are going to get really gross. So have a towel or toilet paper or something nearby to kind of clean up your hands as you go. Next, I'm going to use, and so a lot of people think that bruises are like blues, blacks, purples, and a little bit of red. To make them look more natural, I don't use purple, and I use black, red, well, it's more of a pink because it's blush, but black, red, brown, and I've sometimes used purple, but not really. So this is just my CoverGirl blush, classic color blush, Rose Silk. Get it at Walmart. Looks like this. And then I'm using just a round brushy thing. See, you can totally tell I don't know how to do makeup normally because I just call it a round brushy thing. So you don't have to be like all, I know everything about makeup to do this stuff. It's really not that hard. So you're just going to take the blush on your cute little brush. And then the redness is for, what am I trying to say? Like, because it's swollen and there's a lot of blood in it or whatever. And so you're just going to kind of like pat it on around where you had the black. And again, you can layer it on and you put it on your eyelid. And around the eye. Because you got punched in the face. I don't know if you can see a super big difference in that, but you can kind of see it. And you'll want to like blend it in a little bit so it's not like just this harsh line that you've got going on, because then it doesn't look real or good at all. Oh. That should be good. And clean out your brush on your hand because that's what I do. Next, now I want brown. Okay, so this is Wet n Wild Vanity are the colors in this. I just got this. I think I got it at like Walgreens, maybe Walmart. Super cheap, but it just has like light stuff. And one side is shimmery, one side is matte. And so when you do this, you don't want to have the shiny stuff if you can get away with it, because just bruises aren't shiny. So just use the matte stuff. And I'm going to use just the dark brown that they have there. Not a whole lot, because this stuff is kind of dark. But and then you're going to put it like on the lid. And down, like where you had the black, under your eye, and kind of just like pull it out. Oh, that's one color. And you want to like pat it, because if you like brush it, like it'll do more of a line. Or if you just like pat it on, it's more blotchy, which bruises are more blotchy. So it's starting to look more bruised and stuff. Yep. I'm sorry this is taking so long. I'm going to try to see if I can edit it so it, like, when I'm just sitting and putting it on, it goes faster, because it really doesn't take that long. I guess because I'm talking, it's taking longer, but normally when you're just doing it, it really doesn't take this much time. Then again, I haven't done this for like over a year, so there you go. It's kind of getting bruise-like. And I'll try to see if I can take pictures or go into better light so you can see this better, because this camera's not very good, sorry. And so then you can use yellow for this next part. I had yellow that kind of broke and fell out, so I don't have any more yellow. But this is actually NYC. Yeah. And then this is white and black. We'll use this later. Okay. So then I'm just going to be using the next middle one. It's kind of got a yellowishy tint to it. And you're going to do this like on the edges. Because like if you notice, like when you're bruised, like the outside is like all yellowy. And it's really gross. So you're just going to take this and then just kind of pat it on around the edges. Oh, I'm probably not supposed to blow on it. Oh well. I blow on it because I'm not all makeup-y. And I guess that these bruises that I do are a little bit bigger and more dramatic than most people do them. But that's because I was a haunter and you're in the dark and it's acting and stuff. So you want to have it a little more dramatic. But it still works really well. So that's kind of it for the black eye. And you want to make sure that you kind of blend it in a little because you don't want it to look super fake or whatever. And then you can go back over and add more eyeliner or more black or whatever. And like I said, it's just kind of feeling it and kind of just doing your own thing and seeing what looks good to you. And I don't have like a set way of doing it every single time. And so it looks different every time you do it. So it works for me. My fingers are getting so dirty. But hey. There you have it. There is your bruised black eye. Now we're going to move on to cuts and bruises. So I have NYC. I use NYC a lot, apparently. I guess because it's kind of cheaper because I have no money. But hey, that's just me. This is Rose Petal. It's just lipstick. So I'm going to do like a cut and then I have a bruise around it on my cheek and then on my forehead too. So you're just going to take this and just draw a line on your face. Simple as that. You don't want to have it like too long, but just something like that. You can kind of blend it a little. So it looks like a cut. You want to kind of have it like along the bone, or like if you do it on your forehead, like along one of the crinkle lines on your forehead. You don't want to just have like a random, otherwise it doesn't look really real. So you want to like because I kind of follow my cheekbone line, you want to put it along there and not just draw a random line on your face. So I'm going to do these two kind of at the same time so it goes faster. So you're just going to kind of follow the crinkle line on your forehead. So it looks kind of like that. Then, lipstick all over. Then you're going to get, oh, I found it, your blush again, and you're just going to kind of, these bruises are similar to the black eye. You're going to have like the same colors and stuff. And you're just going to kind of pat it around the cut because it's all swollen and such. Do the same thing up here. Again, you want to like pat it on because it works better. I don't know, I found it worked better for me. Bam. The next, this is where the black comes in because I don't want to draw eyeliner on my face. So you just get your black, and you don't want to use a whole lot of black because then it looks really weird. So just pat it on, and you're going to kind of, like right on top of where the cut is. Because you want the darkest in the middle, and then it'll go lighter out. So black is going to go right closest to the actual cut. Oh, that was too much. And it's okay if you do too much, you can always blend it out. Like that. It'll work out eventually. Kind of like that. When you add more colors to it, it won't be so dark. Boom. Then you're going to get your brown again. And you're going to kind of put that more around where the black is, not really more on top of where it is, but like around it. Oh, that was too much. Awkward silence. Sorry about that. Okay. Like I said, my bruises are a lot bigger than a lot of people's, but for what I was doing it for, it worked. So we're going to do it on your forehead as well. If it goes right up to your hairline, then you want to like blend it into your hair. You don't want to have like this line right here. Because obviously that just, it doesn't look real at all. And so then you're going to get your yellow or your lighter brown and do it right along the edges of it. Again, I've heard you're not supposed to do that to brushes, but oh dang it. That did not work well. Sorry about that. That's what blending's for. And if like you get too much and you can't really blend it out, Q-tips. They use so stinking well. Like honestly, this is what I use for like every makeup thing I do. And you just kind of look at and drag it where you kind of want it erased, I guess. And fix it right up. And then you just throw it away. It's a beautiful thing. So these are looking a little light to me. So if you like put everything on and realize it's a little light, you can again go back and apply some colors. So like I'm gonna go and add a little bit more black to the center of this one. So it looks like I got hit and it kind of just popped open. And sometimes when you do this, the original thing that you drew on doesn't, it kind of comes off like as you're blending and stuff, so you can always go and reapply it on there. Dab it a little bit so it's not like super, super red. Boom. So here's your bruised and cut cheek and face. There you go. Next we're going to do, let's do a bloody nose next. So this part's a little awkward, but hey, it's alright. You're in your bathroom, no one's going to see. So you're going to like do, take your lipstick again, and you're going to put it like around the nostril. And you kind of have to get it a little bit inside, which is a little weird, but it makes it look more real. It makes it look like something's actually coming out of your nose. So you're just going to kind of put it around like that. And then you need a lovely trail of blood. And then you can kind of smudge it a little so it looks like you kind of rubbed your nose. I like to put a little extra on the side so it looks like, because you touch your nose when it's all bloody and it gets all over, and so you've got your red on there. And I am covered in lipstick now. Okay. Just grab some lovely toilet paper, wipe it off, and good to go. And then I like to add a little bit of brown over the top of this. Well, I guess you do red first to make it look like your nose is swollen and red and bloody and fabulous. Kind of like that. And then I guess I put a brown on it because like as blood dries it turns darker and stuff. So I just get the same brown we've been using this whole time and kind of just pat it around the nose and up around that crease so it looks kind of grody and bloody and just downright fabulous. And then another thing that's actually good to have for this that you will go out and buy is fake blood. And if you get one that's like cornstarch based, it's really sticky and really just grody. I can't remember the brand that I used, but it looked more like real blood. It was just at a Halloween store that I went and bought it. And you can just like take it and put some on your finger and like drip it so it kind of goes in your nose, and then you tilt down so it actually runs out of your nose. And you can like place them on the cuts and stuff too, so that works really well. But if you're going somewhere where you don't want to have sticky, bloody, nasty crap on your face, that'll be wet and it'll take a little longer to dry. You don't have to put it on. This stuff will work out fine. So yeah, there's that. Bloody, grody nose. Awesome. So now we're going to do like a split and bruised lip. I'm going to do it on this side. Even things out a little. So again, red lipstick. And you're just going to draw it on. You want to make sure that you get it kind of inside of your lip as well, and all the way down a little off of your lip. And then you can blend it a little bit. So it's kind of like that. And then again, you're going to take your red, and it can be red eyeshadow, it can be blush, whatever you want. And you're going to put it around the corner of your lips, and then obviously around where your lip is split. And sorry if you hear that noise, that's my laptop fan. So if you're like, random noise, that's what it is. So now your lip is all red and cut. And again, you can put a little bit of blood, or if you have like dark red lip gloss, that'll work too. Yeah, so there's that. And then again, this part I usually use the lighter brown, and not so much the dark brown, or I guess you could use yellow, and just dab it around the lip and blend it in a little so it looks like your lip is swollen and bruised. Bam. So that's, oh no, it's not it. And so if you've been beat up, or if you're playing some victim child that's been lost in a cornfield with some crazy guy for who knows how long, you're probably not sleeping very well. So you're going to take your black again, and you're going to go underneath your undamaged eye, and you're just going to kind of, and actually what I'm going to do first is you're going to apply a little bit of eyeliner underneath your undamaged eye, but you don't have to do this part. You can just leave it and so you look more innocent or whatever, but I like to just, not a lot. Usually actually don't put eyeliner on my bottom. Blend it in a little. Just gives more definition to your eye. And then, so you'll take that black and I want to make it look just kind of like your eyes are a little bit sunken and you're tired because you haven't slept, because your face hurts, or you have some crazy guy. And you can again do a little bit of like the bag thing. You don't want a whole lot. You just want to have a little bit of dark under that eye, so. You just want to make it look like you're more just like tired and been out and about in the woods or corn maze or the city and just not doing so great. And then also if you've been beat up, you're probably like just really tired and dehydrated and stuff. So I like to get white, and I guess this depends on how fair you are. I'm really, really fair, like super white, like I glow in the dark. My friends like to tease me because I'm super white. But I just get white and I put it on like where I don't have a bruise or I don't have a, and this probably be easier. But it just, you want to look pale, like you've kind of been through a lot. But you just kind of want it around your mouth, like around where, and it helps if you put it like on the very edges of the bruises and stuff because it makes them stand out more. And so that makes it look like they're more intense than, so you don't actually have to put it on your whole face, just like around the edges of your wounds and bruises and all that stuff. Okay. So then now all you'd have to add is fake blood if you wanted it, or if not, you are good to go. So there you have it. Now I'm going to try something, and I'll probably just cut it out because I don't want to make y'all sick. But I'm going to carry my laptop into my bedroom where I have better light so that you can see this better. But I'm probably just going to cut this out and just be like, bam, I magically appeared into my bedroom. So I'm sorry if this is really, really jumpy and bad. I'm going to try to be very careful. Oh, see, look, that even looks better already. But, so that's kind of what it looks like. We're going to try to go into better lighting and see if that helps. Ooh, it's dark. Ooh, really bright. Sorry, this is really bad. Okay, wow, see, that looks good. Okay, here I am, sitting in my room, and I'm sorry that my closet's totally open and messy. But, so there you have it. That's going to be pretty much your end result, what you look like. Unless you add fake blood, because that's always helpful. And then you can just like mess up your hair because obviously you've been beat up. You don't have fabulously gorgeous, perfect hair. But there you have it. So have a happy Halloween. And yeah, bye everybody.